So,
have a good time, everyone. See you later.
see you. So we're just leaving the hotel to start our street food tour of Hanoi. And this is Ning, our guide. Say hello, Ning. This is Ning.
Seafood guy.
Seafood guy. We've got the gang with us. He was our tour guide for the day and he was absolutely brilliant.
We're gonna walk that way, and then from each different stop we change the location. We don't have like everything in one spot. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Yes,
So
sir.
off we went into the deepest, darkest parts of Hanoi to commence our street food tour. First stop,
So here,
traditional
the
Vietnamese crepes.
They serve 4 types of crepe. First one beef, second shrimp. The third one is gonna be the mix with beef and shrimp. I would highly recommend that. And last but not least, it's gonna be the vegetarian option, bean sprout. Bean sprout only, and bean sprout is like the main ingredient they stuffed inside. And we have 2 tables, so shall we?
We shall. And we can have all of them. We can try each one.
Pardon?
We can try each one.
Each one will have the full cake. Like
Yeah.
they cut it in 3 slices.
Cool. Okay, wonderful.
It's just a starter.
Yeah.
And if you look deep inside, they are making churros.
Ah, that's for dessert.
It's also a starter.
Wow. So we went into the first restaurant and took our seats. Please excuse my pronunciation. It was just our 3rd day in Vietnam. In Banh Xao. And we're having some crepes, which basically you wrap in sort of a spring roll paper. You put some herbs in there, these delicious, can't remember what they're called, but they're absolutely amazing. The flavour is just incredible. They look like stinging nettles, but they're just punch full of incredible flavour. Then once you get your crepe, you wrap it in this and have it like a spring roll. It's going to be absolutely divine. Really looking forward to it. So we're going in for our crepes. The crepe itself is made from rice flour, cornstarch and water, with a couple of tails finely sliced from spring onion. The beef is then added along with the shrimp and the bean sprouts. It is then fried for about 5 minutes. The idea is then that you layer it up on your rice paper along with a bit of herb, a little bit of lettuce, and then you roll it up really nice and tightly.
Whatever you need.
Oh, cheers, bro. Thank you. It's served with a side of fish sauce, which you can add chili and garlic to, as per your palate. As you can see, I quite like big flavours, so I added some to my crepe.
So I'm going to take a spare bowl for you.
Yeah. In which case? So, we got some bean sprouts, we got some beef, and we got some shrimp. And apparently you put it in here, flip it over, and roll it nice and tight. You then dip in your fish sauce, chili and garlic mix as and when you wish. It's absolutely delicious, and I will be recreating the recipe on 3rd degree food over the next coming weeks. It's got everything you want. Crunch, the beef. That is outstanding. The chili coming through there. It's absolutely delicious. So good. That is good. Absolutely delicious. We got Ning. He's going to tell us exactly what it's called.
So in Vietnamese, it's called Banh Xao.
Banh Xao.
Banh for the crispy yellow cake wrap outside, and Xao for the sizzling sound she make in it.
The Banh Xao.
Banh Xao. It's similar the first word for the Banh Mi.
Banh Mi, yeah, so banh with the crispy bread.
Yeah, it is.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's get into it, darling. Come on. There we go.
We are lucky we are coming early in the afternoon, around like 5:30. At this place is always full table. So some of the clients may have to sit on the sidewalk. They have the gathering chairs, the small one for sitting,
Yeah.
and the tall one like this for the table.
For the table, yeah.
They have the tray on it.
I love it. It's absolutely, it's the essence of food. It's fabulous. What do you reckon, Simon?
That was absolutely delicious.
Good stuff. Well, we're going to be moving on to the next one very shortly.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
On my tour, the next food gonna be better than the previous. So
Yeah.
prepare yourself. Everybody, prepare yourself.
I love this guy. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, we're gonna walk that way, and for that street, it's gonna be the Pain Street. So like for those birds, it's like the young girls when they nearly get married, she have to ask advice from the elder. And the elder always say like, find some man who have the hobby to keeping things alive, but like the unique one.
You
Like
take care
bird,
of things.
like
Yeah.
birds, like fish, or like some kind of plant. Because if the argument happen in the relationship, ain't nobody know how to feed them birds, ain't nobody know how to feed them fish, or water the plants. So like the husband go nowhere.
Hey, he's there, yeah.
He stay at
He
home.
stay at home, yeah. That's it.
That's the fun fact, and it still work nowadays.
Yeah. You want someone that knows how to look after something as well, I think. Look at this. So they're not for dinner, no? Not food.
They're not food
Okay.
and not for sale.
Well, this is the back streets of Hanoi. We're going on to our second course. Cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely glorious. First course is amazing. So we're heading into Phở Gà Khánh Béo, which is like officially the top place for pho.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you already know the broth way of the pho, it's the common way. It's famous right now. It's good to go at this time, but like I would highly recommend the dry mix version of pho. They have the pork dripping. They have like a lot of herb inside, fruit like carrot, radish, mango, coriander, also with the chicken. Sounds good?
Yeah.
And then you still have the broth on the side to have a sip.
We're getting dry.
The dry mix.
Yeah, the dry mix, yeah, all day. Look at this. So we saw the noodles out first.
Quay thoải mái đúng không? Okay. Luôn. So the thing here, that's the noodle.
Yeah.
It's coming in the package. So the thing is like she had to reheat it with like the boiling water. This small pot inside is just boiling water, but the broth out of that small broth,
Outside,
small
yeah,
pot here.
that's the broth.
That's the broth.
That's a lot of broth.
Yeah, that's a lot of broth.
And it's been marinating.
It's keep steaming for hour and hour.
Wow. She's going in here with the chicken. Wow.
Bác này đang làm YouTube. Đang làm video YouTube.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying in Vietnamese?
Yeah, cool. YouTube's pretty worldwide.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You just have the keyword.
That's
right?
the key word. The rest of it you can just make up in your mind. No, it's good stuff. Nice. So this is the dry, and then you have another bowl with the broth in.
With the broth on the side.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. There's 6 of us for lunch. It's going to be tasty.
That's the secret ingredient. The dripping pork.
Oh, is it pork dripping?
The pork dripping.
Oh, nice.
That's the spirit of the dry mix.
Ah, nice. So we got the carrots, we got onion.
It's like a pickle, radish, carrot, mango.
Mango, oh wow. You got some coriander going on there. Some peanuts.
Fried scallops.
Oh yeah. Mmm, that looks amazing. Okay. Are we ready to go? Okay, so we're mixing this up. Have to do a little taste test first. We'll go in there, see what it's all about. That pork dripping is absolutely outstanding. Delicious. Sweet, smoky. Just a luscious, very luxury dressing over the top of this. Raw ingredients. Now we're going to add a bit of chili, I reckon, and a little bit of soy sauce. I think that will be the perfect kick. So we've got the broth here. We're going to go in and just see what the pho. Oh my God, that is absolutely delicious. You don't need to add anything to that. Oh, fabulous. Really good.
Right now we're heading to the Banh Mi place.
On our way to get our main course, if you will, i.e. our Banh Mi, we stopped past one of Hanoi's many street food markets with some very strange, weird and wonderful fried ingredients. I'll let you make your own mind up as to what they are, but it was definitely eyebrow raising on some aspects.
Wow. Beautiful. Look at that fillet pork. I've got the pig's ears ready to deep fry. So we're here, Banh Mi Hoi An. We're going to have some banh mi. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Perfectly cut char siu. Char siu.
It's like the other secret dripping
Secret
sauce.
family recipe, yeah. It's the is it pork dripping?
Cái nước bên đây để là nước thịt hầm. Yep, pork dripping.
Good. Look at that, it's going to be delicious. Some of the extra in there. I'll go for chef special sauce. There we go. Need to put it in the oven, crisp it up.
In the oven, make it crispy and
Crusty. Fantastic. My man Ning.
with all my pleasure.
My pleasure is all mine, my friend. Absolutely wicked, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, as we go in. Banh mi, look at this, crispy, beautiful baguette. Got the char siu, you got the coriander, all the bits and pieces there. It's quite warm. That is absolutely banging. Crispy, delicious pork, and that sauce, oh my word, it's out as well. I highly advise grabbing a banh mi all the way. There's like a pate in there as well, which sits on the bottom of the bun. Delicious, fragrant, absolutely amazing.
Of course, after finishing our delicious fresh banh mi, we had to go and wash it down with a cold, crisp local pint of Hanoi beer before heading on to have our dessert. We went to this amazing dessert place where we had fresh homemade coconut ice cream and sticky rice, and the ice cream had these flakes of candied coconut which were out of this
Sticky
world,
rice with ice cream. Let me get some of this.
and sweet fresh mango with sticky rice as well.
Sticky rice with mango.
So refreshing. And then we got sticky rice with mango with some desiccated coconut over the top. Absolutely delicious. The rice is green for some reason. It's beautiful green rice.
I was to find out later that the sticky rice is steamed with pandan leaf, which not only gives it a beautiful green colour, it
Really
gives it a
coconutty.
really lovely, soft, subtle flavour as well.
So we're on to the last place of the day. We have the famous egg coffee that they have in Vietnam, especially in Hanoi. As you can see, it's rush hour, it's absolutely madness. But it's been a fantastic day on the food, on the streets. Careful, watch out for that. And yeah, this is the last stop of the day. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Can't wait to see how they make this famous egg coffee. Anyway, on to the next place.
The owner is like keeping the old-fashioned way, and the construction inside is like similar to every construction here in the old quarter. You go inside the deep alley and it's going to be turned out real big inside. So they have the egg coffee demonstrate ready inside.
Let's get into it.
So to make the egg coffee, in here is our main ingredients. This is raw chicken eggs, brown sugar. This one is condensed milk, honey, and caramel syrup. Also, I have a little bit of chocolate powder here, and the most special one, the baccarat. So let's talk about the history of the egg coffee first. Like in the late 1940s, there was a Vietnamese barista that he worked in a French restaurant, and he served Italian coffee like cappuccino and latte for foreigner customers. And when he saw them enjoy his coffee, he wished that Vietnamese people could also enjoy those delicious coffee as well. But there was a problem that the cost of the cow milk is really high, and it's rare because only rich family in the past have cows at their farm. So it's really hard to have cow milk. So that's why he changed it into chicken eggs. It's not only replace the cow milk, but also create a new dessert for Vietnamese people. We also have it with chocolate or even bread.
Oh, bread, wow.
First, I will break the egg. I only use the egg yolk and a little bit of the egg white.
This was part of the food tour I was really looking forward to, the traditional Vietnamese egg coffee. Derived from a time when the French were occupying Vietnam and the dairy prices were through the roof for indigenous Vietnamese people. A barista developed a way of making cappuccino and latte using egg yolks. Really interesting method, and it was definitely very, very tasty.
So one egg, I can make 1 cup of egg coffee. So egg white we will use for cocktails because we still sell cocktails in the evening. Here I have 3 egg yolks and a little bit of egg white. Next up, I will add those ingredients inside. As you can see here, they are all sweetened ingredients because our coffee is very strong. It's even stronger than espresso. I can drink espresso, but I cannot have the Vietnamese coffee. A little bit of brown sugar, condensed milk, honey, and the main flavor of the egg cream is a caramel syrup. And the most important part, like, we can have all of it if you want. So I use a little bit of Banh to remove the egg smell. You know the egg smell is really bad, right? That's why we use rum. Next up, I will use this machine to whip the cream up. In the past, the Vietnamese barista only used one chopstick to whip the cream up and like he put the chopstick in his hand like this and do like this to whip the cream. And it took him about half an hour to complete 1 cup of iced coffee. And what is that about? So here's a complete egg cream. Next, I have Vietnamese black coffee here. As I said that, it's really strong and dark.
Is that made in an espresso machine or is that just like a filter coffee?
With this, the filter coffee. Next, I have hot water here. So pour it under each cup to keep the coffee warm. Like this.
Ah, clever.
Next up, I will add the egg cream on top. I'm gonna have the whole one. Maybe he will bring it to for you later. So yeah, the egg coffee. And last step, I will sprinkle a little bit of chocolate powder on top. And this is a complete egg coffee. To use an egg coffee, I recommend you use your spoon, try the egg cream first, then have it with the coffee. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you mix it in or just mix it?
I think you should use your spoon to have the egg cream and then dip it inside to take it up with the coffee and egg together.
Wow, it's like a souffle, almost. That's amazing. Truly, truly amazing. You get a scoop of the coffee.
It's like when if this is your first time to have the egg coffee, the texture is gonna be like whipped cream. It's much more better. The taste is gonna be like
It's definitely like a dessert.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu, definitely. And you can't taste the rum. It's just
It's just like when you put things inside the alcohol, it's gonna be cooked a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of the rum.
it cooks the egg.
Cook the egg.
Yeah. This is fantastic. I was dubious at first. This is absolutely amazing. Cheers.
So the one I had the first day was amazing. The one I had the second day was
Really, really something else. So that wraps up the Hanoi street food tour. It's been absolutely incredible. I highly recommend you do it if you ever come to Vietnam. It's very much well worth the money and the time and the fun. It's been brilliant. So much flavour, so many punching drinks. It's been superb. I highly recommend it. Yeah, Third Degree Food. Check us out, thirddegreefood.com. All merchandise, even probably some Vietnamese hats by the end of this holiday. But yeah, thank you very much and catch you next time.